about step 2, or phase 2. Phase 1, if you recall, was presented almost 2 years ago now by Paul and myself. Yeah, I was going to say, I can see it a little bit better. The first phase, if you will, of starting to modernize the district, upgrade the district, if you will, start to set the vision of where we wanted to go. Our theme then and now still is walls into windows, opening up the classrooms for the students so that they're not confined to learning in that classroom. They have access to tools and information and resources outside of the classroom. Our first step, if you recall at that time when it involved technology, was first to try to put in basic wireless throughout all the schools. Because a lot of our schools at that time, we had a couple of access points here and there, but we did not have basic coverage throughout the building. So that was the first step, provide basic coverage. Second step was to try to get some more mobile devices. That was the first year we bought iPad carts. This past summer we bought laptop carts. So we started to move forward to get more mobile with our learning devices for the students. And now with the wireless, they're able to move those devices around. But of course, at the time, we were kind of restricted. We'd only do so much with the wireless. We put in, as I said, basic, not exactly where we wanted to go. We put in most locations an access point that was shared probably out in the hallway, most locations, and it's shared between multiple classrooms, which is not the ideal environment as we move forward and we start to get more and more devices. For example, the density, the number of devices connecting to one access point will exceed what that access point can handle. So this evening, what I have to present to you is a continuation. Kind of first phase, second phase, third phase, fourth phase. I'll talk briefly about first phases, which we've already completed, and go into phases 2, 3, and 4. And of course, yes, you already see the big dollar numbers down there already. So I can talk to those as we go forward. The first step that we did with walls into windows was, as I said, the wireless and starting to purchase some of the laptops and other mobile devices. Next step, if you will, was phase 1, what we kind of have on this chart, and that was during the 13-14 school year, last year. What we did there was we started to upgrade our infrastructure, which again, it's not exciting because what we all like to talk about is the number of devices that we're putting in students' hands, the students are using for learning. It's not exciting when we talk about upgrading core switches and we talk about upgrading other network devices that people don't see. But again, without that, it's not as exciting. It's just like going out and telling your neighbor, I bought this brand new Ferrari. But if all you can do is drive it down the dirt road outside your house, that Ferrari's not going to look too good after a while. Okay? You're not going to do too much with it. It's kind of what we started here. So we upgraded, I simply just abbreviated it, said core upgraded 10 gig. The core that I'm referring to is our core switch. It's located at the high school. It coordinates the entire network. It is the brain of our network. Without it, our network is useless.